Hey everybody, this is Marcus. I'm just doing this quick video just to kind of weigh in on the election that has just passed. As we all know, Donald Trump is our new president-elect. So, become January, he will be our new commander-in-chief. Now, a lot of people are not happy about this. Now, the people were expecting Hillary to win. Personally, I didn't like it won. I voted, but it was more of an obligation than an actual choice. That being said, let me say this at the beginning, so before people start asking me how I know all this stuff. One, I am not politically savvy. I don't follow politics nearly at all. I only follow this one because it was just all over the place. Secondly, I don't like Trump. I can't stand him. I can't stand him as a person. I can't stand him as a corporate businessman. I can't stand him. I do not stand him as a president or any kind of political body. Let me make that clear first of all. Okay? That being said, honestly, while I do not like Trump, I think he's a necessary evil. I think that this experience will be good for the United States as a whole, but not in the way people think. I think that Trump being in office will shed a lot of light on issues that are in the U.S. Yes, and yes, I'm doing this while I'm doing dishes. I'm multitasking. That also, anyway. I think he's a good evil. I think this is a necessary evil that we need to see, because he will show us what kind of has been the white elephant in the room of the United States for a long time, and that is racism, bigotry, homophobia, things that I think are hindering our country from progressing to near unlimited heights. And I think with him being president, and him being his viewpoints and sides being brought up to the front of our society, I think it will also give us a chance to see where we can improve as a country as a whole. And mind you, like I said, I do not like Trump. I do not support Trump. I think he is a complete asshole. And honestly, I wouldn't care if he got hit by a grizzly bear dog and Mack truck. Don't care. But like I said, I think he might be just a necessary evil that we need to experience right now to kind of give our country a brand, more or less, I'd say, a reset. Allowing us to see the errors in our own ways and maybe even change them slightly or work on them to improve them and expand them to better areas. And the reason why I say this is because, yes, Trump is a corporate powerhouse. I'm not going to deny that fact. He has built a large company that expands over multiple countries and multiple industries. He has his hand in pretty much a little bit of everything, whether it's airlines, cinema, what have you. He even tried the whole college thing. That's a whole other issue I'm not getting into. But anyway, along with all those, he's also had a lot of issues. He's had multiple wives. A lot of his wives are considered to be what people believe to be illegal immigrants. Once again, another topic I'm not getting into right now. I'm voicing my opinion on his presidency. But he is a corporate powerhouse. He has done a lot for himself. He can afford $50,000 wigs at $5,000 haircuts. That's his thing. I'm not going to try to figure that out. But that being said, like I said, we know he's not a good guy. He is not a nice guy. He doesn't try to pretend to be. He doesn't try to, say, oh, I'm just going to do donations and charity and stuff like that while secretly saying, F everybody, I'm going to do it for myself and, I'm going to buy the blood bank later on today. No. He's open about him being a jerk. Sorry. He's open about him being a jerk, so along that note, I think he's a necessary evil. I think it's something we need to experience, whether he's in here for 4 years, whether he gets impeached during his term, which his vice president will take over. If that happens, I'll probably have another video about him as well. I don't know much about him, but if he's willing to run with Trump, pretty sure he's not going to be much better. Anyway. But I think it's a necessary evil that we as a country need to experience. It might even allow us to come closer together as people and start understanding one another a little better. All right? But that's my opinion on everything. On the whole election thing. Honestly, I think Trump probably bought a couple of the states, probably Florida and maybe Pennsylvania, because everyone kind of expected Hillary to take Pennsylvania, but she didn't. And if he didn't do that way, then he had an incredible marketing plan, which probably brought from his company. Anyway, enough of that. Like I said, he's a necessary evil, I think, right now, which will allow us to improve as a country as a whole. Sometimes you gotta go through the storm to get to the daylight. So this is our storm. Whether we survive it or not, I think will depend on the country itself, not our commander in chief. And let's just hope he doesn't get froggy with nuke trigger. Anyway, this is just my opinion on everything. Feel free to weigh in the comments section. If you have anything to say, if you have any questions about this, feel free to ask me, and I will elaborate on some of the stuff that I have said here as best as I can. Like, once again, I am not politically savvy. I don't follow politics. I just don't like Trump. Hillary was not much of a better choice, in my opinion, but it's kind of like picking between arsenic and radiation poisoning. You're screwed either way. It's just how you're going to die. Anyway, like I said, post your comments in the section below. You guys have a great evening.